Coach Craig Proctor, thank you very much for being with me today. Today we're going to be talking about how to get listings, how to get lots of listings in this changing market, but without spending a fortune and without having to cut your fee. So there's no question the market is changing, and that's what we really want to key on. One of the best messages right now is find out what your home is worth in the changing market. A lot of sellers are kind of caught off guard by this. You've probably been reading about this in the news. We have people that have bought another home. They've made a firm commitment, whether it's new construction or another property. Now the market is starting to shift, and some of the sellers are starting to panic, or would-be sellers, future sellers are starting to panic, thinking, oh my God, I've missed the market. So that's the message I'd like you to start to experiment with, is what is your home worth in the changing market? Now, we're going to talk about where to run some of these awesome offers and inexpensive places. Like, it doesn't have to break the bank to get your message out there. So two things we're going to talk about today. Number one, what should the message or the offer be, right? As the market changes, we're going to continue to tweak our offer, okay? The offer that we're making to buyers and sellers, because if we're not offering what they want as the market change, they don't respond to your marketing. And then you say, well, Facebook doesn't work and Google doesn't work and direct mail doesn't work. No, it's the offer, the message that you're making to buyers and sellers that's key. So that's what we're going to talk about today. What is the right offer to make, and where is the best media to make that offer? I would start off with Facebook Marketplace. Honestly, it's super efficient. It is the modern classified section. It's way better than Craigslist because with Facebook Marketplace, you actually have to identify who you are. So it's free of charge, your favorite price to run your messages on Facebook, on Facebook Marketplace. So I hope you guys are all doing that. The other thing I want you to do is I want you to just take $10 a day budget and start running paid ads on Facebook. So we got two things going on, right? Well, actually, three things going on that we can do with Facebook right now. Number one is run your ads for free on Facebook Marketplace. Number two, you can push these messages out as paid ads on Facebook. You can have a budget for $5 or I recommend $10 a day. We're also going to talk about direct mail because it's a bit more expensive, but the leads that you get from direct mail are way better than the online leads. And we can create custom audiences. So it doesn't cost you anything to create a custom audience inside of Facebook. Like everyone that's watching this right now is automatically being pixeled by Facebook. So I can take future content and I can push it out to you guys. And right now I'm doing a presentation to you. This is what I want to teach you to do. I mean, old school was I got to generate a lead. I got to chase the lead down, try to reach them on the phone to book an appointment so I can do a presentation. Well, today you can just do the presentation on video and show hundreds or thousands of prospects in your marketplace, your message, and some of them are going to call you and say, come and get me, come and list my house. So the retargeting aspect in Facebook is really, really good. Creating custom audiences, pixeling the prospects that respond. You'll notice that on our direct mail, by the way, we're using QR codes. And as soon as the seller prospect scans the QR code, they go to a Facebook video, right? You doing a video that's hosted on Facebook, and guess what happens? Facebook pixels them right away. Okay, so those are some of the strategies. Let's get into the messages. So I said a minute ago, one of the best messages is, hey, home sellers, like your city home sellers, find out what your home is worth in the changing market, okay? Because honestly, sellers, even realtors, we have a challenge trying to keep up with where prices are going. But sellers are terrified right now that the market is changing and they're not really sure what their home is worth. So run with that offer. Let me repeat it again. Your city, so blank home sellers, find out what your home is worth in the changing marketplace. Now you can, if it's a direct mail, you're going to drive them to a QR code. You should drive them to a video. You could drive them still to a landing page, but I like pixeling them on Facebook better so we can retarget, we can push content out over and over again. Let me give you a couple of other offers. By the way, if you're liking this, smash the like button. Okay, give me a thumbs up because I put a lot of energy into this. Obviously, this is all free. This is just me giving back to you. I'm simply passing on to you what is working for the very top Craig Proctor members from all over North America. So let me give you some of their top offers, the top messages that they're using in their marketing. This strategy is working really well. Advertising your buyer. Basically what we're doing is we're going around MLS. We're circumventing MLS. It's an awesome offer to make to a prospect that owns a house and they want to buy another house. Basically what you're saying is, hey, not only can I get you access to homes that are listed on MLS, but I can also find you homes that are not already listed. And of course, people like that, right? They want to have as much selection as possible. Every other agent you compete with, they're saying the same thing, right? They're saying, well, if you work with me, I'll email you daily updates of homes you can find by yourself online, right? That's what all the other agents are saying. And the prospects today are like, yeah, well, I really don't need you. I can just go online to 50-something websites in the United States, and I can find these properties on my own. So I want you to spice up that offer. Make that message better. Say, hey, not only can I get you priority access to all the new listings that come on MLS that are open to the public, but if you simply tell me what you're looking for, I can use my specific target marketing. I'll go into the neighborhoods that you're interested in, and I'll find you sellers that haven't yet listed their home for sale. The buyers like that because they're the only buyer. Sellers like it as well because it's convenient, right? That's why there's iBuyer companies out there. That's why thousands of homes are being purchased every single week by Open Door and OfferPad and other iBuyer companies. I think I heard that the other day that in Phoenix, Arizona, 36% of the homes in the last 12 months have sold through iBuyer companies. Think about that. 36% of the homes, over 1 in 3 homes, have sold to Wall Street, have sold to iBuyer companies. How are you going to compete with that? I'm going to show you how we're going to do that today. Also, let me know where you're from. Type in where you're from. We get a lot of referrals going back and forth on these Craig Proctor Lives. One of the biggest battles that you guys fight is obscurity, right? So don't be shy about this. Hey, if you want to refer a buyer or seller across the country, you want to make sure you're working with a Craig Proctor member. We don't want to refer our clients to somebody that's going to mess up the transaction. So let me know what city and state you operate in. Type that into comments right now. So let me give you a couple of other messages here that are really going to work, other offers you're going to make in your marketing. Okay, a minute ago, I talked about where you're going to run the offers. We talked about Facebook Marketplace. We talked about running inexpensive paid ads on Facebook, $10 a piece. We talked about direct mail. Okay, so let's look at some other offers. How about this? Advertise your buyer, right? I talked about that a minute ago. Advertise your buyer. Take your very best buyer and start advertising what they're looking for. You can advertise what they're looking for on Facebook Marketplace. You can advertise what they're looking for with these inexpensive ads. You can send direct mail out to that neighborhood. So take your best buyer. Hey, I have a couple, John and Cindy. John and Cindy have 2 kids. They're looking for a 4-bedroom home, somewhere between 2,500 and 3,000 square feet, 2,500 and 3,000 square feet. They want a double car garage, and they're looking in the northeast part of town. Okay, if you do that, you will get sellers that will respond. Now, there's no guarantee that your buyer, John and Cindy, are going to purchase that property, but you're going to get some people that want to sell their home. And eventually, if you market what your buyer's looking for enough, you will find them a property that's probably not on MLS, right? Traditionally, what are we taught to do? Traditionally, we're taught to get the listing, advertise the listing to get buyers to call you. I want you to do the opposite. I want you to advertise the buyer to get the listing. Advertise what your buyer is looking for, and you're going to get sellers that haven't yet listed their home on the market raising their hand, and you'll double end these properties. That's a strategy that's working really, really well for top Craig Proctor members. Here's some other offers. If you're still in a really hot market, guarantee this. Guarantee that I will sell your home for 100% of your asking price, or I'll pay you the difference. And maybe the difference is up to $5,000. So that's a great thing about this. These are your programs. They're your rules. You decide how it wants to work. Now, the condition with this is that the seller must list their home at your recommended asking price. Again, this only works if you're still in a real hot market, right? If you're in a real super hot market still, and the seller actually would take your advice and list their home at the price you recommend, it would sell for full asking price or more. This gives you an opportunity to earn your full commission. The seller wants to negotiate your fee down. You say to the seller, hey, look, give me an opportunity to earn my full fee. If I get you the full asking price, the price that I'm recommending, then I deserve my commission. Now, this will give you leverage because the seller usually wants this type of guarantee more than you want to give it. Let me give you a couple of others. If that one's not going to work for you, because you might say, well, look, my market has changed. Craig, I don't want to guarantee they can get full market value because the market slowed down. How about this one? Your home sold in X amount of days. You fill in the X. Your home sold in X amount of days, or I'll deduct $1,000 off my commission. These are performance guarantees. So what's the biggest, boldest promise that you can make to sellers? Well, do your research. If you do your research and you're like, okay, in my marketplace, on average, homes are selling in 7 days. My listings are selling in 7 days or less, or 30 days and less, whatever it is, make the biggest, boldest promise that you can both make and keep. This will set you apart from all the other realtors. Because what's your competition doing? What are they saying? They're saying, yeah, I guarantee great service. They're saying, I guarantee I'm going to work really hard for you. Right? I guarantee, I care about you, whatever they say. Their guarantees are meaningless because there's no consequence. A Craig Proctor guarantee is a bold guarantee, but it has teeth. The guarantee has to have consequences. It can't be, I guarantee great service, or what? Or nothing, right? It has to be, your home sold in under 30 days, okay? An offer on your home in under 30 days, or I'll reduce my commission by $1,000 when it does sell. Now, a couple things. There is no reduction of the commission unless the house eventually sells, right? There's no commission. You can't reduce it by $1,000. Some of you might be looking at this and go, well, I don't want to reduce my commission by $1,000, so you're not getting it. This is about you attracting a seller that normally you wouldn't attract. They wouldn't have called you had you not run this offer. It sets you apart from everyone else. Your home sold in under 30 days. Okay, a contract on your home, not closed, but a contract on your home in under 30 days, or I'll reduce my fee by $1,000. What can go wrong with this? What's the worst thing that can happen? Well, the house sells in 31 days. And the house sells in 31 days, and instead of you making $15,000 commission, you make $14,000. Boo-hoo, right? You're up $14,000, right? You're not down $1,000. This is about attracting strangers. Folks, if you want to make a lot of money in real estate, come to the realization you have to learn how to attract strangers. You're not going to have a very big business if you're simply relying on people you know or friends of friends. Imagine if you had a restaurant and your restaurant was only for friends and family. How long would your restaurant be in business for? So these offers are bold and they'll set you apart from others. Let's have a look at a couple more. How about this one? People are nervous when they're buying a house, right? They're selling their home, they're buying another home. What if you gave them the Craig Proctor love it or leave it guarantee? Here's how it works. You're saying this. You're saying, look, I'm not one of these realtors that just wants to sell you a house. I want to sell you the right house. So here's the Craig Proctor guarantee, or your guarantee. You're going to say, when you buy a home using my services, if you're not happy with that home, anytime in the next 18 months, I'll sell it for free. Now, the condition would be they'd have to buy their next home through you. But again, it's something that you can offer that sets you apart from all the other agents. Are you guys liking this? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments whether this is making sense. Guys, I want to coach you up to make money. We've got to be aggressive. There's 3 times as many real estate agents in the marketplace right now than a normal industry can support. And times are changing. We've got record interest rates, right? We've got inflation. We've got the market shifting. We've got real estate agents that are going to be forced out of the business. You hang with Craig Proctor, and I will help you through this market shift. Keep in mind, I've been doing this a long time. I've been doing this almost 30 years, right? I've been through the recession in the early 1990s where house prices dropped 30%. Then there was 9/11. Okay, 9/11, the world stopped. And then the first version of the pandemic of COVID was SARS in early 2000s. In my marketplace, it hit us hard. Then we had the financial crisis in 2007 and 2008. Then the last couple of years, we had the virus. Folks, my top members always increase market share. They increase market share in down markets. They do better in down markets because now it really, really matters who the seller chooses to list their home. How about this? If you're really bold, the Craig Proctor Guaranteed Sale Program. If I don't sell your house, I'll guarantee to buy it myself. Now, there are conditions. One condition, they have to move up, they have to buy one of my listings. Am I guaranteeing 100% of asking price? No, but neither are the iBuyer companies, right? Open Door's not offering them 100% of market value, right? OfferPad's not offering the seller 100% of market value. They're taking 10, 15% off. I'm taking 5% off. The Craig Proctor Guaranteed Sale Program is a way better deal than the iBuyer companies, and the iBuyer companies are buying tens of thousands of homes every single week all over the country. If I was talking to you, you're the client, I would say, look, the way the Craig Proctor guarantee works is you move up, you buy any one of my listings. If I haven't sold your house for at least the upfront guarantee that I gave you in writing, I will buy the home myself. And if I sell your home for more money, you'll always get the highest price. iBuyer companies don't do that, right? Whatever the price they give you, you're stuck with that. They don't market your home and say, oh, if we sell it for more money later, we'll give you the difference. Folks, these are bold guarantees. As you probably know, I coach some of the top real estate agents all over North America. My clients include Sarah Reynolds, the #1 Keller Williams agent in the world. Sarah makes over $1 million a year. When she started with me about 15 years ago, she was making $300,000 an entire year. Now she makes $1 million a month. In fact, more than that now. Rudy Kasuma out in California. I made that guy the top RE/MAX agent in the state of California. Now he has his own company. He's got 80 agents working for them. Don't be intimidated by this, though. They all started making a couple $100,000, some of them less. Don't think, well, I've got to be a top real estate agent to be involved with Craig Proctor. Why don't you do this, guys? Book a call with me. Go to proctorcall.com. I'll have someone type that into the comments below. You can book a free call with my team and I. We'll tell you how this whole thing works. We'll ask you a bunch of questions about what you're doing. We'll show you how to do it better. If you like us, you can work with us. If not, just keep doing what you're doing. So type in proctorcall.com. It's a clickable link. You'll go to my day timer, pick a day and time that works for you. Also, I created this for you guys. Based on what we're talking about today, I've got this special report on how you can get listings using these strategies. If you want this free report, type into the comments below. Just type into the comments below, free report, and I'll get this out to you. And for those of you that are real Craig Proctor keeners, if this makes sense to you, if this resonates, first of all, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments that this makes sense. I put a lot of energy. None of this costs you any money. I want you guys to get closings. I want you guys to start using this. I've got an upcoming Florida conference. It's coming up in July, at the end of July. If you would like to spend 3 days with me, it's $495. It's $495. If I don't blow you away in 3 days, you come up to me personally and I will give you your $495 back. I am the only one that's been in this for 30 years, teaching thousands of agents and creating more millionaire agents than any other coach or trainer or guru or a lot of these Johnny-come-latelys that have come out of the woodwork. Someone type in Craig Proctor Seminar. Craig Proctor Seminar. You'll see the agenda for the upcoming 3-day conference in Orlando, Florida. Again, end of July. Go to craigproctorseminar.com. That's a clickable link. Let's get you registered. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed our time today. Let's go get some listings. Let's do some of this stuff here today, and let's go make some money. I'll see you guys next time. Let me know in the comments what you think. This is Real Estate Coach Craig Proctor. Have a great day. This is Craig Proctor. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed that video. And listen, I've got a lot more information for you to help you grow your real estate business. You see, several times a week, I record new videos, and I load them onto this YouTube channel. what I'd like you to do, if you'd like to access them, are two important things, and both are totally free. Number one is I'd like you to subscribe to this channel. You're going to see a little subscribe button for you to click on. And if you don't already have an account with YouTube, it's free for you to set it up. It's really easy, it's free, but you've got to subscribe to this channel. And the most important thing is to ring the little bell right next to the subscribe button. And that's going to let you know every time I load new money-making videos to help you grow your real estate business. So make sure you subscribe right now, you ring the little bell, and we'll see you on the next video.